Chapter 11. First Love Memories. As we begin this chapter, Amari has Iruma by the face. He has to be a human! As she continues to hold his face, Amari says to herself, "Calm down. I have to be calm. I must do what is necessary. If news of a human in the Netherworld spreads, it will cause a massive panic. First, I'll contact my father. Then, I'll apprehend him and send him to the proper facility. As the student council president, I will nip and burn any bud that would disturb the balance of this school." And all Iruma could think about with his face being held is, What's going on? It is then that Iruma meekly raises his hands to apologize. Sorry, bud. And Amari immediately grabs them. He made the first move, just as I thought. He's a threat. I will not allow a single movement to get past me. Iruma is, of course, freaking out about this. She really is mad. I better apologize. And he immediately goes to bow. But since Amari still has him by the wrists, she also bows too. And both of them think to themselves, what do I do now? With Amari continuing her thought, I have no idea what he's trying to do, so I just copied his movements. What do I do next? Is he trying to hold my hand so he can charm me? And all Iruma can think is, why is she bowing to me too? And that's when the First Love Memories manga falls out of Amari's pocket onto the floor, and Iruma picks it up. Oh, I haven't seen this in forever! It's First Love Memories! I used to read the latest chapters every week. I even worked as the artist's assistant at one point. The memories. As Iruma reminisces, Amari looks on in deadpan shock. I'm not quite sure what he means, but he reacted to the forbidden tome. And then she says aloud, You! I knew it! You're... And Iruma continues, the scene where she confesses her feelings under the cherry blossom tree is the best. I felt like that really brought them closer to each other. Amari is shocked at this and asks, You can read what's in that book? Well, of course. But how did you get this manga here? I mean, we're in the He stops himself immediately. Right. This is the Netherworld. Oh, crud, I said some pretty weird stuff. I mean, Amari sparkles with shock, awe, and a little more than admiration. So, you can read it then? Yes? She grabs the manga and points at a picture. And what does this say? It says, I'm the new transfer student, Kakeru Aozora. And what about this one? Badum badum. And this one? Swoon swoon. Well, that just confirms it. Amari immediately grabs Iruma by the collar and pulls him in close. And says, You'll be coming with me. As he's being dragged off, Iruma begins panicking and thinking to himself, Oh no! Oh dear, oh no! Does she know I'm human? What's gonna happen to me? And we're gonna find out what happens to Iruma right now. They're in the student council room now. There's some tea, a plate full of cookies and pastries, and Iruma is facing Amari while holding open one of the volumes of First Love Memories. Iruma is of course confused by this and has to ask, so this is... Read it. Pardon? Read it for me, if you would. You want me to read this manga to you? Yes, that's right. So go ahead, do it. A thought appears in Iruma's head. Come to think of it, I guess demons can't read Japanese. And meanwhile, what's going through Amari's flustered mind is, I'm just trying to confirm things. Yes, I'm just trying to confirm that he's a human. I'm certainly not doing this because I'm interested in the contents of the tomb. No, not at all. And then she says aloud, So, hurry up and read it. Iruma, who can't say no to a request, does just that. I can't blame her for not being able to read it. Okay, so we start off here. Oh no! I'm gonna be so late! My name is Rin Hoshino, age 16. A few pages in. Would it make it a date? And Amari interrupts with a question. Wait, what's a date? It's like when a man and a woman who get along hang out together. A few more pages in, and they come up to the stuck-up rival character. I've always hated you. Amari interrupts. What? Is that woman a demon? Well, not really. And so, Iruma continues reading the manga, just like as I am reading this manga to you. Wow, how very meta. Amari is captivated by the story within and every word that Iruma speaks. Once they reach the end of the first volume, Iruma notices, oh wow, it's pitch black outside, and looks at his hell phone. Oh no, I missed so many calls. This is when Amari grabs his phone, punches in some numbers, and gives it back to him. Here, I've placed my number into your phone. You will come to me when summoned. Don't tell anyone about this and come alone. Understood? Yes, ma'am. All right. Then, farewell. Wait a minute. I didn't get your name. It's Amari. Oh, nice to meet you, Amari. I'm Iruma. As he leaves, Iruma thinks to himself, I wonder what that was all about. But I guess it was kind of fun. Amari is left alone in the student council room, staring down at the first volume of First Love Memories. Now I'm sure of it. Summoning a demon, creating that mysterious tree. He has to be a human, and I must deal with this in the proper manner. Yes, it is my duty as student council president. She then looks at the nearly 300 volumes of First Love Memories. And then stares at the one she's holding in her hand. As the student council president, I must be absolutely certain! It's still too early to come to any conclusions! We must at least read the First Love Memories series to its very end! And we close out this chapter with Iruma getting a text message from Asmodeus. The student council president was looking for you this afternoon, Lord Iruma. And Iruma answering back, huh? Why me?